I started working with other people again, like one writer, two writers. I'd start filtering it in, but at this point, I knew what I wanted out of my own sound and my own music. So now, Ariana Grande's writers come in, or yada yada yada, and some people come in, but I can hold my own. Now it's not about like how many placements you got, how many records you sold. Nah, because it's like right from the start. I hold myself in a way that says I know what I'm doing, especially when it comes to the studio, because that's my element. That's like I'm the puppeteer in the studio. That's like my controlled experiment. My controlled variables. So I love it. Like I come alive there. But then these guys will come in that work with all strictly celebrities, even for this Indian trap project. And it's gotta be like, nah. You gotta be able to say like, nah, bro. I don't think that's it. Let's try something else, or let's try harder. I know we can be better than that. And it's like, wait, who the fuck does this guy? This guy knows who I am, right? Like who I'm coming to, who I'm signed to.
Right.
And it's like, what's going on here, man? Yesterday I was just working with Drake. Like today I'm working with you. Nobody knows you. But you're like, but then they come to the end of the song and they're just looking and they're like, damn, this shit bangs. And they'll say it to me or Jay in a way that's like, yeah, bro, you ain't really even written a song like that. Is this? That's it. Not better, not worse, but just this. This is its own thing. And you finally realize it. Some people would have to wait for months to be able to get, they're busy, this and that. Get them in finally. Then they're like, oh, damn, bro, we made a banger. And it's like, yeah. I know where you're saying that with that expression on your face. It's a whole nother vibe. Because you just got done working with Hitmaker 5-6 songs in a row. 3-4 days in the studio. You just came, like, we had to snatch you out of your circuit to get you here, But now, like, you're making bangers all the time. Something you're excited about anymore. We all know how it is. Every song I touch is good. Good, quote unquote. It's not about being good anymore. Now it's about finding the concepts, finding the vibes, finding the gold, and like striking those certain like pockets of true gems. Because those are the ones that are gonna last throughout time and be memorable. Those are the things 30 years later people are gonna come back. Not even just that.
They're just intrinsically valuable in a million different ways.
They're pricelessly valuable.
They're just worth it, yeah.
You make a song like Alien,
they're worth the effort.
Then people that already were thinking that in their head have that. So it works just like stand-up comedy. You're laughing because you're thinking this shit that a comedian is saying. He's just presenting it in a nice, polished way or whatever. Right. But it's only funny because it's relatable to you.
Because you've already experienced it.
Exactly. Or you've thought these things. And that's exactly it. And
or that it makes so much sense that it connects things in ways that make things make even more sense.
Exactly.
Connects the dots for you.
People already say, I'm a fucking alien, bro. I don't belong. They already say shit like that. But now with a song like Alien, every time they say that, the melody is going to pop in people's heads once it's on the radio and this and that, Once it's like Bruno Mars over.
The good thing is, like, you're taking the concept that, like, is related to the concept of being, like, a star child, which is, like, future, hippie, hipster.
Yeah, indigo child, the hippie
you're
shit.
using the negative past term, alien.
Yeah.
Which is, like, you're, like, transmuting alien.
Yeah, you're an alien on this land, but I'm an alien on this earth.
But it's, like, a positive thing.
Yeah. Because
so you're even shifting the connotation.
Every job I do, I have to write my alien identity number down. So I have to have that shit.
You're saying you're not a U.S. citizen.
I'm not a U.S. citizen. I'm still not. So I'm an alien. Everything I register is alien registration number. Alien.
Would it be beneficial if you were a citizen?
Probably in many ways, but in many ways not. I'm good. I pay extra taxes and all types of shit. So and I don't get EBT. When I was homeless, like I didn't get government assistance. Mm-hmm. Nothing. Even though my pops probably paid like more taxes than like 50% of the American population. But whatever, but that's all, like, again, that's all that shit where I'm like at a EBT building in freaking Culver City, and the freaking crackheads are getting $600 a month and shit, and they're telling me I can't even get a dollar. And
that's why they're crackheads, though.
And they make but then like they've also made me wait 7 hours, and it says on my form
there should be merit-based poverty stuff.
Check it out. The first thing it asks you is, are you a citizen? And I checked no. I turned in those forms, right? Waited 6-7 hours for them to call me in. And the first thing she says is, are you a citizen? I'm like, no, I'm a green card holder. She's like, oh, you have to be a citizen. I'm like, so what the fuck was I doing in here? Because I turned in those forms. The first thing on the form says, I'm not a citizen. The first thing on the form. So what did I wait 7 hours? You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, always feeling out of place. When I moved to Florida, bro, I was the only person that looked like how I look. So then everybody, like you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah,
Yeah.
the out of the planet thing, yeah, but not of this earth,
But
not of this soil. You know.
so what do you
multiple
think
things.
average person can shift in order to be able to really strike that gold?
Strike what gold? Those like in the sense of like
Gems.
singles or like
Whatever it is for them, but like
they need to go through something real.
they have to go through something. They can't just like shift and deepen themselves
No,
somehow.
dude, do shifts ever happen without being taught lessons in the first place? Do you ever
Unfortunately,
shift
I
until
don't-
you realize, man, I shouldn't have done that. That
it's
was
like
super
almost
fucked
too late. You shift.
up. It's usually too late.
It's usually
It's
too
usually
late.
too late. It's usually when you lose a loved one, or you don't really realize not to say the word retard until your own child is called that, and every time someone says something even slightly not politically correct, it stings you like a motherfucker. And it's like, oh wait, but you were that guy in high school, like, oh, kids are just PC and sensitive, you know? So it's just like, alright, you know, until that shit really strikes you in a way, it strikes a nerve that internalizes it psychologically, like, you're not gonna change. Statistically speaking. Now, there are, of course, instances that I myself have experienced, even though I myself am one of those creatures of habits as well, that like something really needs to happen that like really shakes me to my core for me to make a hard reset type of decision. But there are times too when I like have slow progress too, because it is also a daily grind, you know?
Right.
So, I mean, I get it, but at the same time, like, you can shift it. You can say, bro, I want to be this, and then you be that. You know, and it's like acting. You never break character. Except in acting, you never break character when the cameras are rolling. But in life, in the hustle, you can't break character, period. And if you were a warrior, you wouldn't be able to break character, period. You got to be this tough, exterior, gruff warrior. You know what I'm saying? Being in the military, there is no, like, other thing. That's why it's, like, such a strong mindset.
Right.
You know? So, like, that's what it is. Don't break it and watch it manifest. You wear it like a suit of, like, manifesting armor. And it just pulls that shit right into you. But the main thing is don't let up. The main thing is, even for me, when I'm like, yeah, we're doing it. It's like one little tiny corner. You know what I'm saying? It's like, can you? Are you sure? And it's like, where'd you come from?
The doubt.
Where did that come from? And it's a small voice. These days it's the small voice, and that streaks up occasionally. But then it's like, wait, where the fuck did you come from? Weird. Everyone else is like ingredients on the council, but there's that one council member that's just like, wait, what? So
He's usually the small one.
I mean, these days, if you're really working on it, he's a small one. You've already shifted the majority of the council. But
I just meant like as a joke, like physically, it's a small character inside your mind. It's a short, small version of yourself,
it
and it's like,
probably is.
we shouldn't do it, guys.
It's probably the short man's influence.
But he might be the wisest one.
He might be Yoda. Have you ever seen that ayahuasca like shroom Darth Vader? It's like, did an ayahuasca ceremony with Yoda and realized some shit. My bad about the whole destroying planets thing. But it's like a Darth Vader, and he's all like flowered, like mushroom art out.
With the same getup.
With yeah, I mean he's
Like,
Darth Vader still.
Instead of the black, it's
Instead of the black, it's like flower print, like hippie, but like also like you know, acid art type shit, like geometry, sacred geometry. It's like the ayahuasca trip with Yoda. Realize some shit.
What would be the dopest way to? I guess just. I want to get moving shots of is there drones that automatically kind of hover around, like in the right spots for film yet?
Like automatically?
Yeah, or
No, that you can just like.
I know
throw
there's
them up in the air.
there's robots that will like slowly move.
I mean, that's just like depending on the drone you have, you can set it on a mode to do it that, while also having
Tracking.
other than.
Yeah.
Learn how to fly a drone,
Yeah.
or have a friend fly a drone.
It's just for interviews.
But even for interviews, drones are pretty loud. Ones
Yeah,
that
it would
carry
need
good
to-
quality cameras.
Yeah, it would need. Those are only for long range shots.
Drones are super small. Yeah, we should go.
Yeah.